All right. Each year, 77,000 Americans are diagnosed with melanoma, and 10,000 people will die from melanoma in our country every year. So the Sdpa decided to do something to try to lower those rates and to support our patients with melanoma that we're taking care of. We've partnered with 2 different organizations that are focused on the fight against melanoma. The first of these organizations is the Melanoma Research Foundation. So our philanthropic committee has developed a partnership with the Melanoma Research Foundation that has allowed our members to get involved in supporting continued research and advocacy for our melanoma patients. What we've done with the Melanoma Research Foundation is to help them establish new race cities for their Miles for Melanoma program. Last fall, at our fall conference in San Diego, we completed our 3rd annual Miles for Melanoma 5K run and walk. In the previous 2 years, we also helped establish races in Seattle and Atlanta. Each of these races was the first for those particular cities. So what we're doing is helping the Melanoma Research Foundation establish new race cities across the country that even after we leave, after our conferences have left that city, those continue on an annual basis. Those 3 races alone have raised over $100,000 for the Melanoma Research Foundation. Our partnership with the Melanoma Research Foundation has also allowed our members to take part in skin cancer screenings and provide education to athletes at Ironman triathlons throughout the country. So we have PAs, Sdpa members throughout the country who are volunteering, doing skin cancer screenings, and getting in touch with these people who are really spending a lot of their time training out in the sun and just educating them to help protect themselves. The other thing that we've done is our Legislative Affairs Committee has partnered with a group called Aim at Melanoma. And what they do is work to affect change in legislation regarding tanning bed use. The reason for this, melanoma rates in our country have risen over 50% in the past 25 years in young women, and that's predominantly because of use of tanning beds. It's become very, very popular. Our Legislative Affairs Committee and Sdpa members advocated for change by contacting government officials and advocacy groups to gain support for the ban of tanning bed use in minors. This work resulted in 9 states that instituted a complete ban of tanning bed use in minors, and another 31 states who restricted usage in minors that required either parental consent or their presence. So basically we're trying to make it impossible for these young kids to tan, that's the idea. We also provided support for the FDA risk reclassification of UV lamps this past year. This led to a required black box warning on these devices informing users of the risk of melanoma and non-melanoma skin cancer. So as you can see, dermatology PAs play an important role in reducing the impact of melanoma in the patients we serve, and the Sdpa's dedication to supporting advocacy and prevention of melanoma will lead to better patient outcomes and continued recognition of our dedication to the dermatology community. Thank you.
Sounds like I might not be in good enough shape to join the Sdpa or the Ironman competition, things like that.